Buckle up, because Hollywood's dirtiest laundry is not just being aired, it's being steam cleaned by the most unlikely trio, Cat Williams, Joe Rogan, and Terrence Howard. And baby, they are not holding back. If you thought Diddy's downfall was wild already, this just took it to a whole new level. First up, Cat Williams. The man known for never biting his tongue has stepped into the spotlight again, but this time he's not telling jokes. He's telling truths. Cat openly admitted he dodged every single one of Diddy's infamous party invites. Why? Because according to him, the vibes at those parties felt more trap house than turn up. And if Cat felt unsafe, you better believe something sketchy was going down. And Terrence Howard, he wasn't subtle either. He said what we've all been thinking, that Diddy wasn't trying to help actors act better, he was fishing for something else, something darker. Something everyone's too scared to say out loud. But Terrence just put it on the table, no filter. Then came Joe Rogan, dropping the hammer. He called this entire mess one of the messiest Hollywood meltdowns he's ever seen. That's saying something coming from a guy who's heard everything on his podcast, and now the whispers are getting louder. If Diddy flips, if he starts naming names, honey, we're not talking about shaking a table. We're talking about flipping the whole damn industry. Because behind those velvet ropes and tinted glass mansions, something real ugly has been festering. Enter Steve Harvey. This man vanished faster than you can say federal indictment. 1 minute he's doing comedy shows and sharing uplifting quotes, the next, poof, ghosted, disappeared from social media, and oh, what's this, that 2017 tweet praising Diddy? Mysteriously deleted. You know the one, my brother Diddy is doing a world of good for these kids. Not anymore apparently. Twitter wasn't having it. One user wrote, Steve Harvey ran to a private island with no Wi-Fi and deleted the tweet and himself. And honestly, it's the energy. Steve didn't make a public statement, but his silence screamed, I saw that storm cloud coming and I am not catching a lawsuit. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, Meek Mill stepped into the ring. Oh yes, Meek. Remember that old clip of Diddy fawning over Meek poolside, saying, you deserve it, Daddy. I'm proud of you. I love you. The internet never forgot. Yes, Daddy practically became a meme. Fast forward to 2024, and Meek wants nothing to do with it. As rumors started swirling that Meek might have been the Philly rapper involved in one of the lawsuits, he snapped. On IG Live, he shut it all the way down. No Diddy gang Meek Millie in real life. Don't ever disrespect me, you heard? And he brought his son into it too, saying how this drama was hurting his family. Then came the ultimate clapback, $100, 0 cents. K on the table for anyone who could trace the source of the rumors. Oof.
Hey, what's up, King Son? Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah.
Suddenly, all of Diddy's old friends, they're retreating like rats on a sinking ship. Phone calls, ignored. Texts, left on read, because nobody wants to be anywhere near the nuclear fallout heading Diddy's way. And just when you think the bombshells are done, bam, Usher's name gets pulled into the scandal too. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, claimed Diddy's antics landed Usher in the hospital. Say what now? Usher hasn't confirmed specifics, but in a Howard Stern interview, he did call his time with Diddy crazy and curious. That's celebrity speak for something ain't right. And Kevin Hart? His reaction when Diddy casually admitted to sharing a bed with Usher back in the day was priceless. Kevin nearly choked on air.
Goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like just out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because...
That's not a joke laugh. That's a I need answers now laugh. And social media, it lost its mind. Memes, TikToks, theories, it all exploded. But the avalanche didn't stop there. Jay-Z got dragged in next. Yep, that Jay-Z. Apparently, back in the day, there was a lawsuit filed against both Jay and Diddy involving a young girl at a VMA afterparty. Jay-Z slammed it as blackmail and said it felt like having a gun to his head. It was eventually dismissed, but the emotional damage. Then came the rumors about Kathy White, Jay-Z's former publicist, who died in 2011 from a brain aneurysm. Nothing proven, but whispers of an alleged affair won't die down. And in the middle of it all, the same old question keeps coming up. How deep does this go? The infamous 1999 nightclub shooting involving J-Lo and Diddy. Back in the headlines again, she never faced charges, but some are asking, was she more involved than we knew? There are whispers she may have carried the gun. No proof, just rumors, but in this climate, rumors are TNT. Even French Montana isn't safe. That viral birthday video with Diddy, it's making rounds again. Diddy gave him a hug that raised eyebrows and whispered, "This is a special birthday for both of us." French just smirked. Twitter went wild. So what's real, what's fake, and what the hell is going on behind the scenes? Now, baby, let's talk about that J-Lo and Diddy moment. You remember? 1999, outside a Manhattan nightclub, bullets flying, headlines exploding, J-Lo and Diddy caught in the crossfire, literally. And while no charges stuck to J-Lo, people never stopped talking. For years, she kept quiet. Just a vague 2001 vibe interview where she called it a traumatic experience and tried to move on. But now, with Diddy drowning in lawsuits, that ancient scandal is bubbling back up. And Shilla, it's boiling. Some folks are whispering that maybe J-Lo wasn't just collateral damage. The rumor mill's spinning wild tales that she could have helped Diddy by carrying the gun that night. Now hold up, we're not saying it's fact, but when Diddy's reputation is as shady as a broken streetlight, people are gonna speculate. No concrete proof, no arrests. But when your name is attached to drama like this for decades, baby, the smoke alone is suspicious. J-Lo's been squeaky clean lately, super polished, family-focused, empire building, but the streets don't forget that one night still lives rent-free in the public's head, and it ain't going anywhere. Now swing the spotlight over to French Montana. That old video of him and Diddy hugging a little too long, whispering sweet nothings like it's prom night, has made a comeback. Diddy goes, "This is a special birthday for both of us," and French grins like he's heard it before. When fans zoomed in, they swore the body language said more than brothers for life. French tried to downplay it, calling them two kings celebrating life. But when you pair that with Diddy's past, the internet is going to dig, twist, and speculate. That clip has become Exhibit A in the court of public opinion. One viewer tweeted, "That's not how I hug my homie. That's how I hug my man." Oof. And trust, people are watching these old clips through an entirely new lens now. With every fresh lawsuit, every FBI raid, every disappearing celebrity tweet, it all starts to look like one giant dirty puzzle, and the pieces are starting to click. So what's really going on with Diddy? Is he just a misunderstood mogul? Or is there something far darker at play? Well, don't blink, because the story keeps spiraling. Cat Williams is still going off. He said the whole industry is fleeing like it's the end of the world. On a podcast, he called it the Great Escape. You know who he's talking about? People like Steve Harvey, Meek Mill, and now Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes, Leo, Mr. Wolf of Wall Street, packed a bag and vanished on a vacation. But folks ain't buying it. Social media is out here like Leo ain't tanning on the beach. He's hiding from subpoenas. Let's be real, he's been spotted at white parties for years, the same ones Diddy throws. The timing's suspicious. Then there's Ashton Kutcher. Of all people, he and Diddy apparently been seen together more than expected. Tech genius meets party tycoon. Sheila, it's giving joint venture or joint cover-up. And let's not forget Ashton's wife, Mila Kunis. Rumor has it the couple is considering ditching the US altogether. Not just for a change of scenery. No, baby, this smells like a clean break. And with Diddy's name being brought up in all the wrong circles, some fans are wondering if Ashton and Mila are trying to dip before more names dropped. Hollywood is panicking, quietly. Even Ellen DeGeneres got dragged into this. Elon Musk, yes, Elon threw shade, saying Elon used to be the golden child of daytime TV, but now acts like a recluse. Baby, what? And honestly, Elon didn't lie. Since her workplace scandal, Ellen's barely been seen. When she does show up, fans are shocked. "That's Ellen?" People comment, stunned at how different she looks. Some say she's just aging, but others think the stress and secrets are catching up. And behind the scenes, people whisper that Ellen wasn't always sweet. From ex-staff to ex-girlfriends, the stories paint a very different picture. And the fact that two of her exes reportedly died under mysterious circumstances? That's enough to keep Reddit investigators busy for months. Was it coincidence? Was it bad luck? Or is there something way darker hiding in the crevices of Tinseltown? Then there's Terrence Howard, who just straight up cracked the unspoken Hollywood code. He said his relationship with Diddy wasn't about acting mentorship, it was something else. And honey, the way he phrased it left the whole room in chills. He didn't spill every detail, but he gave us just enough to know he was holding back something explosive. He said Hollywood tried to pressure him, twist him, force him into compromising situations. And when he refused, doors mysteriously started closing. And don't get it twisted, Cat Williams confirmed it. Said Diddy once tried to get close to him too. But Cat's been Cat from day one, real, raw, and unbothered. He said no thanks and kept it moving. That refusal to play the game might be why Cat's been blacklisted more times than we can count. Let's not forget Dave Chappelle, another one who bounced from Hollywood right when the pressure got weird. You remember, it was Comedy Central trying to make him dress up in drag for a sketch. Dave walked away from millions. Why? Because he wasn't going to sacrifice his soul. Cat echoed that exact feeling. So did Terrence. All three of these men standing tall, refusing to bend, refusing to put on wigs and heels to make white execs laugh. And yes, even Kevin Hart once said he'd never wear a dress for a role. Except he did, on camera, for a comedy sketch, and the internet clocked it. Some said it was just a joke. Others, they saw it as a crack in the facade. A moment where Hollywood's rules overpowered Kevin's personal line in the sand. That's what makes this whole conversation even murkier. Is it all just entertainment? Or is there a secret playbook behind the scenes that every celebrity is expected to follow? Because the ones who say no, they end up on the outside, broke, blacklisted, or branded as difficult. And the ones who say yes, they keep climbing. But at what cost? Diddy's scandal isn't just about lawsuits, after parties, or hidden cameras. It's about something way bigger, a system, a culture, a pattern that's finally cracking under pressure. With each new voice, Cat, Terrence, Joe Rogan, Elon, Ellen's staff, even Leo going off the grid, we're starting to see the cracks in the Hollywood fantasy. And behind those cracks, there's a whole twisted empire we were never supposed to see. So what now? We wait. We watch. Because the moment Diddy starts talking, it's game over. If he flips, it's not just a celebrity scandal anymore. It's a reckoning. And you better believe the world will be watching. Outrule. If you made it this far, you already know this isn't just celebrity gossip. This is an unfolding Hollywood implosion. From Cat's warning shots to Joe Rogan calling out the mess, and Terrence Howard low-key hinting at sinister strings being pulled in the background, something huge is brewing. So what do you think? Is Diddy just the tip of the iceberg? Are the stars finally speaking their truths? Or is this whole empire just finally gloriously crumbling? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping celebrity expose, because in Hollywood, no one is safe, and the next name to drop might be the biggest yet.